Alright, time to continue this challenge. Now, before we actually begin though, I will say I did update the code that I use for this. Originally I had it so it switches between every 15 seconds to 1 minute, but now I changed it to be every 10 to 45 seconds, just so it's a little more frequent. Now, the code isn't up yet, but once I turn it on, there we go. Now the games will switch between each other. The last time we did about 2 hours of gameplay. Though, because of the randomness, you can see that we actually did less time in Deltarune than in Undertale. That's just the way that luck went, but we had 7 more minutes in Undertale compared to Deltarune. And hello there, Sand in chat. It seems like my chat is not working on stream, but I can still see it on YouTube at least. So let's begin. So let's see how far we can get in both these games. Oh no, Deltarune is going towards the left, but Undertale is going to the right. This can be a little confusing. Oh, there. Okay. So, Undertale's almost done with the pacifist, well, with the neutral route, technically. But Deltarune is barely starting chapter 2, so as mentioned in the last stream, we're gonna have problems where we're gonna have to switch first off into the Geno route after we finish True Pacifist. But even if we're still not done with Deltarune, which I think we're not gonna be done with Deltarune by the time we finish Undertale both routes. Oh, what was it? Oh, if we don't finish Deltarune, if we don't finish Deltarune by the time that both Undertale routes are done, then I'm gonna switch to Earthbound like I said last time. So if it happens today, then I don't have it ready, so it's not gonna happen. And yeah, it's Chris and Frisk at the same time, kind of. As for what time this could be, there was a few comments in the last stream that gave ideas of what it could be. Like, hearing about that it's either like those are Traveler, but more literal. One was Twin Runes, but as a game. And well, there's more. And hey, it looks like the chat is working, just not for every message. I have to remind myself that I can hold C for Deltarune even though I can't for Undertale to skip dialogue. Yeah. Ooh, this gotta be a new car. Aw, man. I really thought it was gonna be a new car. Has to be Fuzzy Pusher. Alright, time to play some arcade games. Well, this is Deltarune, but it's Undertale, but it's Deltarune, but it's Undertale, but it's Deltarune, but it's Undertale. What this actually is that the game is going to keep swapping between Deltarune and Undertale between every 15 to 45 seconds. Now, I'm doing this through like an external program that will suspend a game if I press a certain button. But then I have a script running that will just keep pressing those buttons over and over. So yeah, we're just going to keep switching between the two games over and over again. And this, you can tell, it's going to be very difficult with swaps in the middle of battle. That matters. Multiple times, especially. Okay, let's see if we can defeat Queen before the game swaps. Almost there. Oh. Nope, barely 9 times. Nah, I really thought it was 31.054 seconds. Minutes. Elphys, you don't got enough time. Deltarune is coming. Hurry, Elphys. Deltarune is coming. There we go. We always go perish. Alright. Oh yeah, and for Deltarune, we're also going for every secret boss. Undertale, we're just going for both routes. Right. That's right, I know how to spell. Okay, Metatopia, please hurry this up a bit. Thank you. The pilot episode of the stream too. Okay. Okay, good. No, it's a very open, right? Dice. Okay. I wonder if these are going to be messed up by the pausing of or swapping of games, like the music sections. Oh, we'll find out once it actually matters. Nope. Nah, I just moved into an attack because of that. Okay. Oh, back to Undertale. And are you ready for Vulcan? Forgot to heal. Okay. This should be fine. I keep forgetting I can hold C for Deltarune because you cannot do it in Undertale. Oh, well, I had enough time to just go for the spare item. Oh well. Okay, now we're just going to there. Okay. I really hope the game doesn't stop at our point. Yep. Yep, I'm doing pacifist. Well, since you have to do neutral for pacifist, of course I'm gonna be doing neutral. Yeah, I'm doing pacifist and Geno for Undertale. And oh, oops, I just dodged the attack instead of going for the KO Chris. Oops. But yeah, I'm doing all 4 chapters of Deltarune, and oops. Oh man, my brain got mixed up there. But yeah, all 4 chapters of Deltarune and the 3 major routes of Undertale. As you can tell, Undertale is going to be quicker than Deltarune. So once Undertale finishes both routes, we're going to be swapping it for Earthbound. Though for that game, we're just going to be trying to get as far as we can before Deltarune finishes. If Earthbound is not finished before Deltarune finishes, then it just remains where it is. Oh, do I actually still have to use Dance? It's been a long time since I've done this without KOing Chris. Well, I wasted some turns here. That you can only do... Oh, what's allowed? All the chapters and routes that I'm doing. There's also technically a rule that is, if chapter 5 comes up before I finish this, I'm including it. But that's also going to be in a weird spot because, well, technically it would also be a blind faith while doing this challenge. Yeah, this should be hopefully enough. That is only on the first turn where they will always target Chris if you do the right act, so... I had to do this the slow way because my brain messed up. And I just dance with each one. There we go. Okay, let's go. Party, right? And then let's continue. Hello, Chris Dreamer. We're about to see you in like 3 seconds. See? Wonder if this cut is gonna end before the swap. Nope. You know, we're actually technically going against 4 robots at a time. Right. Time to bake a cake. No, we're in commercial break, I guess. Right. Alright, I could hold C there. I keep forgetting I could hold C. Also, if you saw the first stream, you may have also noticed that I have improved it, so now you can... There's less lag between game swaps. That was just a setting I had to turn on in OBS to fix, but now it's a lot nicer for you guys. Now it's not like a half a second of blank between games. Alright, back to the show. And back to commercials. These can be annoying to dodge. Never mind. Alright, back to the show again. Okay, let's see if we can get to the top before the game stops, which it definitely won't. Funny that whenever there's a timer in game, now there's technically two. The invisible one that's for the game, and the invisible one that's for the game swapped. Okay, let's go up here. I don't think I'm gonna get the Ragger too. Unless the swap is late. There's gonna be a... if I want to get the Ragger, I have to hold it right as the game swaps. Done. Okay, let's see if I can. I'm trying to like hold it right, like as much as I can right now, so that when I switch back to Deltarune, I can get those three. So that's causing me to fill out the other one. Oh. One thing is that when it does swap to Deltarune, there is a second of lag, but there isn't when it swaps to Undertale. With the current setup that I have. I'm seeing I can fix that for next stream though. That's why I cannot hold C for this one. Alright. No, it's just for cutscenes. Okay. Let's see if Burley will appear before the game stops. Alright, now let's see if the fight will start. Yep. Okay. Not the 4-1. I meant right for 2. No, I did not heal. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be dangerous. Okay, gonna get that. Oh, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. I know it's down. The apron. There you go. Oh, there, got hit. Okay, let's go. Well, I think I'm gonna miss the second one. Okay, I think we just need two of us to survive to continue. Like, you're not being the game solves for that one. Alright. That was just me messing up. Yeah, exactly. Good old air vents. Okay, swapping to our dark screen was a little weird. Okay. No, the game could have solved at a very funny moment there. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay. So far, we haven't had any moments that's been too long. Alright. As they go up, we go right. Yeah, there's just... There's definitely spots like that where the music is going to keep stopping. Yep, it's Royal Guard 2 that we start with. That should be enough. Yep. Now we waste catch of 1, and the battle's done. Now, let's see how far into this cutscene we can get before the game stops. Okay, good, the pop-up got stuck. Well, we're at the pretty much the midway point of chapter 2. Sort of. Okay, and let's continue. Oh no, the Royal Guard was inside that mouse hole. Okay, almost there. There you go. Now we get to keep walking. Now, one thing I didn't. One thing I did say about this is that I'm only going to be doing the regular route for Deltarune, but I am doing both routes for Undertale. Okay, and these well. That's gonna be annoying. Alright, time for the news. Hope these don't get interrupted. So when I finish True Pacifist for Undertale, I'm switching to Geno. Once Geno is finished, because that's definitely going to be done before Deltarune is done, I'm switching to Earthbound. Yeah. I was hoping. Yeah, Geno looks different and he's a chapter early too. But yeah, after Undertale finishes both routes, if Deltarune is not finished, which most likely won't be, switching to Earthbound. So I'm using an application called Nyrna, I think is what it was called. And all that does is it suspends and unsuspends games, or really any window. And I have it set to a hotkey to do so. And I have AutoHotKey to just... Oops. And AutoHotKey to swap it. It will press the hotkey automatically every few seconds. Yeah, it's every 15 to 45 seconds. Last stream I had it to be every 50 seconds to 1 minute, but I felt like those were like too separated, so now it's 10 to 45. Nope. I'm not that good at using bombs. Yeah. I was surprised no one else had done something similar to this before. Oh, is Undertale a little too loud? I can fix that. I'm gonna turn off the code for a little bit, just to fix the audio. Now the game won't switch for a bit. Okay. Okay, I turned it back on. Does that sound better? Now I turned the code back on too. Yeah. Like, also last stream I made a mistake. I made it so I could not turn off the code. So, I had to find out how to do that. That's fine, Vixia. Any amount of time you need here is fine. Man, these news keeps getting interrupted. Like, imagine you're just watching the news, but it just randomly cuts to commercials. And, like, not even commercials about, like, an actual product, it's just, like, some guy just walking. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I actually lowered the time. Because I want battles like that one to be more interesting. But yeah, and the two Geno exclusive bosses are also going to be fun. Oops. Okay. And what if it is random, it just happens to be in order? There's like the extremely rare chance of everything being in order. You have no way of proving that. Okay, let's continue. Oh yeah, and the other, I guess you could say, like, thing I got for Deltarune, it's nothing for like a challenge or anything, it's just so that Undertale has more of a, so that Deltarune has more of a chance of finishing quickly. I'm not doing all recruits. Like, I still spare every enemy I encounter, but no going for all recruits. Because that just wastes time. Man, that part was so fun. I feel like they should put it in every trailer. Oh. Well, that works. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna dodge the Virukun. Oh well. Oh yeah. That's also one of the other things about this. And despite the fact that Frisk can only walk, they're much closer to the end of the game than Frisk is. So actually, now that I look about it, maybe both routes of Undertale will actually match up to Chapter 4 in Deltarune, because really the long part of Deltarune Chapter 4 is going to be skipped because of the Light World segment. And we're already halfway done with Chapter 2 and we're not even done with Neutral Route. Maybe this is actually closer than I thought it would be. Wow, that encounter is the entirety of Deltarune Chapter 4. I mean Chapter 2. No. I was talking about Chapter 4 a little bit ago and it just stuck in my head, I guess. Wide plains. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, solving the puzzle recruited those two rare wires. Sorry, no egg today. Well, we do have an egg. Alright. Pretty like you meant just go that straight down there. Okay. Let's continue from here. Let's see how... Nope, wrong number. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be... If we keep up this pace, we are probably gonna be doing the Geno route in Chapter 3. Okay. There you go. It just... There's gonna be a ton of whiplash here. Wrong one. No, I do not have one. Oh, we're doing the entirety of the muscle fight then. Okay. It's honestly going to be a toss-up of where everything goes because I'm also not that good at the genocide fights. So we'll see. Okay. Here we have Bricks fighting for their life, or struggling for their life, against Muffets. And on the other hand, we have Chris solving a puzzle with Worldly talking about how much he thinks that Noah loves him. I mean, yeah. He basically just talks about how much he feels for Noah, but thinks that it's because she loves him. I remember the first time I did play this, I actually did just like watch all his dialogue and not help Noah at all. Oh, the game lagged a little bit there and I thought it was a stop. Okay. Also, I find it funny that that's where it says that Noah's now rather like immune to mice or like no longer afraid of mice. It's only useful for one battle, and that's if you go to the top right of that previous room. No. I got jump scared by damage. Okay. Too early. Whoa. Okay. Okay. That one in there actually helped me. Okay. Whoops. Oh, it's gonna take longer. I like no one to survive one more hit. Okay, and Deltarune has to heal first. Oops. Oh. There goes my chance of getting the umbrella. Okay. Well. Oh, it's probably going to change this attack. Yeah, it's just a club sandwich. Okay, I have enough CP, just don't want to die. Here we're gonna play dumb and then use Sleep Mist. I mean, this is the official, like, this is the Steam releases of both games. So you're not to act like I'm doing anything wrong. No, I will say I did recently learn how to mod my Wii U, so you're not necessarily incorrect on stuff. Please don't hit. No, dang it. Gosh. How much are we? If no, it didn't go out, this would have been the last attack. Don't know what I should do. Huh, I didn't know about that. Okay, see if we can go through here. Oh, really? I don't know, totally wanted to make a Wii U port. I guess reason to revive me on Noel. Oh, it was this attack? I could just... Never mind. It means that every 10 to 45 seconds the game will be swapping between the two. As you have seen. Oh hey, it's the Sans attack. But now you have to press up and down. Here's the last turn. Oh. Well, at least that means it's not going to stop again during that attack. Though I don't know if the big one does more or less damage than the small one. Okay. Okay, something weird about when I do turn on and off the code is whenever I turn it on or off, it will also immediately do a swap. I'm only mentioning this because one of the point things that I have, well, some of them actually force me to change. Yeah, Toby really decided to make a weird choice to have the game just switch midway through, even during battles. Like, I get that he wanted to really make both of these games, but like, couldn't you just wait and make one at a time, you know? And what's next? Doing this with all 4 chapters of Deltarune Chapter 4? Chapters 1 through 4? Okay. And now we're done with Muffet. I wonder, is this a save file that is... That's bold, assuming that there will be a time after Deltarune. Alright. At least for this fight, there's two free heals you can have. Well, there's heal deal and the other. Man, it's weird for Spanter to have his shop be at the backstage of a play. Okay. Oh, I forgot to heal after the Burly fight. It's F1? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna hope this gives me enough for heal deal. Okay, good. You see, Deltarune will not ever be done. Philly will just keep making more and more chapters after. Clearly, that's the way he plans to do it. But honestly, I don't know what he would do. And this one's take deal. No, I do not like this set. For some reason, I struggle with this one. Okay, there we go. Now, honestly, he's already known for making one of the most influential games and basically another one. And he's not even done with the second. So probably, yeah, retirement. Or working on, like, side projects. Yeah, completely different things. On one we have Chris making shady deals. On the other, Mettaton singing out his heart to Frisk. Okay, done. Let's see if I can complete this puzzle maze. Whatever it is. Okay. And now for Deltarune Chapter 2's lengthy cutscenes. From every single time I have to make a video on something Deltarune Chapter 2 and I have to redo this section, I'm just reminded of how many cutscenes there are here. Because now we gotta go through the spelling of December. Then it's the part where Lancer's getting sick. Well, we get trapped, then Lancer gets sick, then Isara Burly gets tired, or not tired, but like depressed. And then it's finally seeing Rousey, and then you can have normal gameplay again. No. 1 second left. Also, did not get affected at all by the game stops. No, it's just completely me being bad at it. No, I have no idea what would happen. Though I feel like if the game would just not well act like if you just took it out mid-game and just take you out of it. Yeah, character shifting is really a fun thing to do on a 64 game. Okay. I know, right? Like I remember when I first played this, I thought it was crazy that those two words were connected. Like, oh, I just realized something that might happen during this. I think the soul's gonna be yellow in both games at the same time. Both games are actually really close to the part where the soul turns yellow. No, if you tilt the Deltarune's cartridge, it just becomes Undertale. No, actually, we're probably gonna do Mettaton first, and then down to Neo. Forgot about the parts where you're a team of 4, technically. Just keep swapping between. These segments are really not affected much by the challenge, they're just normal gameplay, but the game swaps. Man, that heal was so good it brought us to a shop. Wait, I could hold C though. I keep forgetting, because of an Undertale you cannot hold C to skip dialogue. Only in Deltarune. Okay, let's go up. Okay. Yeah, I think we can do Magic with 9. Good. There we go. Okay, now let's go here. Okay. Hope to see you soon. Or later. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got to here. Let's continue. Sadly, the game doesn't count time that I'm in Deltarune for to do the patience task, so we're just gonna have to do this one. Yep, definitely avoid their attack right there. Okay, makes sense. Nice dodge. Okay, there we go. And now we can finish 4. Oh yeah, no, my guess is way off. Oh boy, I'm not good with trap ball. And if the game solves it at a bad time, it's gonna be even worse. Yeah, at least I got 2. I'm definitely gonna get hit there. I got the 50-50 wrong. There we go. Maybe I don't pick on them. Yeah, no, I don't have enough armor to do a quick spare on this, but oh well. Yep. Okay. Now let's see what we do with this. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now for this minigame during the Medics Fun fight. Now it's just pretty much just keep going forward. Well, go left and right. Hoping I missed no mice. Nope. Was not ready for that slop. You know, we might be able to start. But it has to be very lucky. We'd have to get all 15 seconds from Chill and 45 seconds for Deltarune. She gets to Neo before we finish EX.
Oh, yes.
Get stuck there. But these cutscenes are lengthy. Right? Oh, wow, she sent us to a stage. Okay, again, let me just open my menu, please. Okay. Okay. Let's see what ends up being first. Yeah, no, I don't think we're getting to Neo before finishing the X. But I'll still try it first. Okay. Okay. So, that was a waste of both. Okay. Well, that's the first of 3 puzzles here. No, I messed it up. Wait, how was this again? Okay, I actually forgot to do that puzzle. Oops. That's at this point. Oh, one too many times. I'll move this one. There we go. Okay. Oh, I just mentioned them both. Nope, done with the second one. Nope. Oh no. Okay, gotta get cute. Okay, that was just me being bad at the game. Nothing with the stops. There we go. Now for another lengthy cutscene. As if there wasn't enough already. Yeah, so it should be fun. Nope, hopefully I remember. Still crazy that this ended up being the word. Like, obviously it makes sense of the story, but like... crazy that the deciding word was one where one of the characters experienced a tragedy. Or related to. Alright. Wait, my controller not. What happened? What happened? Why is Undertale not working? I can hear the audio, but I think I have to reset Undertale. Whoops. That's the first time this happened, but... Oh, when was the last time I saved an Undertale? I turned off the code, so... Okay, good. Good. I saved before Metaton. Good. Okay, let me just... turn the code back on. Let's get everything back to working, hopefully. Well, I guess we have to redo the Metaton fight. I don't know what happened there. That it didn't crash. It just didn't appear. Also, funny how that happened as soon as someone in chat said nice Undertale. Okay, at least I can skip the intro. Oops. Could have had another 100. Okay, let's go now. And now I could go down and turn off this fire, but I could just take the 60 damage too. And it's just faster to go backwards here. I would guess breaking that pot will take me to Undertale. Oops. Right, let's continue here. I think it's left down left for this one. Yep. Okay, let's go for Hot Find Institute again. Okay. Let's hope the game doesn't do whatever it did last time again. Also, I'm not gonna save more often. Luckily, I did save for this part, but still. Don't want to lose too much progress now. No. Oh, come on. Good thing if you just stick to the left, they don't appear. I think it's this one. Oh. It was this one. I was off by one. Okay, just two more. We're out there with the keygen. Oh, let's go for this. Maybe a cheaper. No, just go back and then go back in. It should be exactly 100. Okay. Okay. Huh. Did not know there was a transparent background for that part. I forgot to take Noel's equipment. Oh well. Okay, there goes his arm. Yeah, a little too much. Right. Now let's go back to the mansion, get the key. Use the keychain. Also, let's get some equipment. Oh yeah. Remember, the title is Deltarune, but it's Undertale, but it's Deltarune, but it's Undertale, but it's Deltarune. Okay, there. And there we go. Yep, just enough for not getting the 2 yellow souls at the same time. It's every 10 to 45 seconds that the game stops. So we can have long periods of time without swaps, or short amount of time without swaps. So we're just going through this, and it's going to be both routes for Undertale, and then all the 4 current chapters of Deltarune. And just in case one finished before the other, the missing time will be filled with Earthbound. Though now that I'm looking at it, it actually does look like the games are actually matching up. But currently the bomb is the other game that's not on. Because that can cause me to get hit by an attack because I didn't have enough time to dodge, or running into an attack because I was holding right in one game when I had to press left in the other. Yeah. If I was more if the games also more like connected, I guess you could say, we could have had Yellow Soul in both games at the same time. But there wasn't just enough time to do that. Though we got close. Whoa, what is that over there? So I have a program called, I think it's called Nyrna. I have it in the description, but what this program does, it just suspends games, like pauses them, by pressing a hotkey. Then I have AutoHotKey set up so that it automatically will press that every 10 to 45 seconds. And both games are set to swap at that time. Maybe for next Monday I'll upload like a video showing like the process that I did, just in case someone else wants to try this. Oh, this is gonna be bad if the game stops. Okay, so far so good. Oh, game, please do not stop. Please do not stop. Please do not stop. Okay, good. Oh, good. Okay, good. That could have been dangerous. I mean, now that I do look at it, it really depends on how fast I do the Geno route. Because it is shorter, but I doubt I'm gonna beat both boss fights in one try. Look, if the game stopped at that point, I was gonna get a game over there. I was lucky. Now, do not forget to get the disc here. Honestly, yeah. It does pause, but when it comes back in, like, I have to react like immediately. And imagine if it stopped like right as it was like the long helix. I would have not been able to react in time, and I could have gotten. It would have taken me like a few seconds to get like the right, like, positioning, I guess you could say. Like, most of this challenge comes from like reaction timing. And we're probably gonna have we're probably gonna fight Giga Queen at the same time we fight Asgore here, which is gonna make both battles a bit difficult. Or maybe regular Queen. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish Banton by the time Undertale's by the time that the monsters tell the story of Undertale. Though I may will do it during Roll's card. Honestly, I don't know too well how long like these things will take. But, but we'll see. You know, there's just a lot. Now it's time for walking simulator, though. Okay. I wonder if this is still gonna be copyright struck because the song we're just speaking cut out. Probably will. But we'll see. Oh yeah, this draw save face. Go back to cash zone. Okay, and now time for the secret boss. Okay, I can definitely get rid of the tutu. And let's go. No. This is gonna take us a bit. But yeah, we're gonna have two scenes that are gonna have basically contrasting not themes, feelings, I guess. We're gonna have heartfelt feelings of what happened between the firstborn human and Asriel in Undertale. And then shady businessman on Deltarune. Okay. Okay, just gotta go through them. I do think it's funny whenever someone comes. It happened like twice already during this. I think it also happened during last week's stream where someone new comes in, they're like, what the challenge is, and then immediately after the game swaps. And they realize that that's what I mean by Undertale, but it's Deltarune, but it's Undertale, but it's Deltarune. Okay. Almost there. Not really. Just that ruins enemies. Okay, let's continue them. Okay, now let's continue. And we'll just start this spam to neophyte. Let's see how I can do. Okay. Honestly, I feel like maybe for next time I'll lower the time a little bit. I think I'll still keep the minimum at 10 seconds, but I think I'll have the max be 30. Obviously, I also don't want it to change too often because then we just don't get too much of any game. Like, it's a weird, like, thing trying to balance between two games. So we're definitely having more Undertale here. Alright, we're almost there though. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Oh, so I hit two of them before with the previous shot. Alright, it's time for the salts actually matter a bit. And now when I stop, I want to make sure I'm not holding the buttons, but it's not like I can actually choose when that happens. Okay, he holds the attack press. Okay, we're at 4 enemies already. Okay, I really thought there was going to be more Deltarune time than Undertale time, but that's just the way the luck goes, I guess. Okay. I'm turning a little bit when it goes back to Deltarune. Especially during the phase 3 attacks. Okay. We just hope that the game doesn't stop at an inopportune moment. Okay, good. It stopped at the end of turn, so I don't have to worry. Okay, so I have like 3 more of these, and then it's gonna be sends, giving me a long and unnecessary speech. Oops. I'm gonna put them out first. Okay, that's gonna be bad when it sounds back. Okay, that's the last one here, and then it's gonna be. Let's see. Alright, now we're at Sans. He's gonna give his big speech. Okay, well, heal first. It's a good thing I healed them. Get them out once more. And also, he's the one that I didn't want to go down. Oh no. Okay, good. This is not the final phase version of this tech. And how did I do teacups almost perfectly, but this is the one where I was struggling. No, we're dead. There's no way he's surviving that attack when it comes back around. But we'll see. Okay. Let's see how long it takes those sauce back. Okay, Sans, please hurry up, please. Oh, oh. Oh, somehow we survived that. Okay, if we survive this turn, this will be fine. Oh, good. It's the turn that he wastes for himself. Also, hello there, Mr. Friend inside me. Okay, I definitely overestimated how quickly I do this Deltarune section. Good. Well, he's about to get revived, and then the next attack does percentage base damage. Oh, come on, that wasn't much. Man, this guy feels like the type of person who'd be trapped in an asylum, you know? Oh man, I just realized it's most likely gonna happen now. We're gonna have either Queen or Giga Queen while flying Omega Flowey. That's the likelihood. So yeah. Okay. Let's go for 2 snaps and a heal. Please don't be the 3 dang it's 3 cards. Oh no. Well, I managed to survive it last time, so hopefully I survive it this time too. Well, let's see how we do against Asgore and the final 3 turns of expansion, I guess. No wait, this cut is gonna take a while. I think expansion's going out first. Twilight, like the book series? Or book? I was betting on the low chance of if Chris is at low HP, you can target someone else. Chris survived. Oh well. Oh, this should be fine because with this tech you just go up and then down, up and then down. Hey there, Dante. Well, since we're at this part of the game. And there we go. Just like speed up the final turn. And yep. This game, this swapping does not want me to do 2 bosses at the same time. I mean, I appreciate it, but it's funny how it's happened. Asgore's getting revenge for us taking down Spamton. Oh, I forgot to get the pie for myself. Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna be mashing the Z button. Hopefully that makes it so I can at least hit the attack when it comes back in. I'm just gonna keep pressing the Z button, hopefully that this doesn't end up biting me. Yep. And Shadow Crystal lost. Oh, that was a weak hit. Yeah, there's a bit of lag when the game stops, so... But hey, at least it wasn't during the middle of a turn. But yeah, Deltarune, all secret bosses. Undertale, both routes. Okay, good. At least this time it swapped after I did my attack, not before. And now to progress again through Castle. Yeah. A slash so powerful it takes us to another dimension, or world, or universe, or whatever. Timeline. Whatever the comparison between the two games is. It'd be horrible if it's also right after Ezra does his cow for that attack. Okay. About a quarter of the way there, but Ezra loses defense after a few turns. Again, it happened. Here were these comedic moments in the other earlier in the stream. Oh nice, it was up. Okay. Good old pizza tower. Oh. We got from mouse wheel to fire wheels. Triple orange again. Okay, we're fine. Still don't need to heal yet. Oh. Don't have the controls there. Now I should probably take an item. Oh boy, time for a cut check. Let's see if I can do this well. It's just still on my cell phone. Ah. I just forgot to take it out. I didn't realize until after I just... He's done 3 orange, it's 3 times in a row already. I didn't realize until after I started the battle. Never forgot it. Ooh, that was a good one. One more, hopefully. No, that was annoying. What? That's the first time I ever missed that attack. Or that. Let's hope I don't miss again then. Oh, come on. It literally did it as soon as I pressed C. That was good. Yep, the pie counts as 2 of like the other thing. Yeah, I remember seeing that on like a speed run analysis video. Okay, good, that's enough. And let's go downstream. Alright. Oops. That's right. Okay, last time he did switch between orange and blue, but this time he gets back to orange only. Not next turn he's done. Next one should be the 700. Or 500, I guess. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fighting Queen and Omega Flower at the same time. The dog that rams into you into another universe. And for this one, I think it's the 72nd one that you hit is the one that has the key. And then if you just go through here but not activate that, that's the simpler way of going through this room. Yeah. Oh boy, I hope nothing happens to that soul. I was wondering if you just run to the left here and go dodge. Oh, this might actually, I might actually have to do something because of, this is gonna crash my Undertale game. I have to turn off the code probably. Yeah, I'm just turning off the code just so I can open Undertale again. So right now the code is off. And then now I'm gonna turn it back on. And now we go. Actually, no. We're probably gonna fight. I keep forgetting parts of this of chapter 2 for some reason. You know, but we are probably gonna fight rules during the Omega Flower fight. Because somehow I forgot the entirety of Tunnel of Love. To be fair, it's such a lengthy section that other than story adds nothing. But yeah, no. But we are probably gonna fight rules during this. Oh no, not my save file. Okay. Oops, called lost my lack there, I think. Actually, I don't remember which one's on the right. Okay, let's see how much grazing I can do here. Actually, I don't have to press any buttons here. Whoa. Confirm buttons here. Just go up and down. Alright. Okay. And what is the real meaning of this gold flower? The replacement is shrinking from the acid? What a strange placement for my save file. Okay, it's the bottom one they need to go for first. There we go. Also interesting that there's two different sizes of houses here. Again, we're faced with two extremely different... what's the word I'm looking for? Scenes, I guess. Alright, let's see how he truly looks like. No, I was hoping the game would stop there. Oh well. Okay, we went to same play second in a row. Alright, if you didn't think that the Omega Fly fight was chaotic enough, now with the game just stopping away half the time. Let's just go up here. This is 2 and then 1. Nope. Carrying him over just we're gonna have to close again. So pretty sure the game crashes if you get a game over. Like on purpose. Good thing these don't actually get any health. Or below 0, I mean. Okay. Okay. A little unfortunate. Okay. What a calm scene, right? Nothing crazy happening, everything going at its own pace. No need to rush. Just a very calm song ride. Oh gosh, oh no, we're done here. No. Okay. Alright, it's time for the memory segment. Sorry, this. It just swaps between two completely different scenes over and over again. Yeah, I was right. We will fight at least rules during the Omega 5 fight. No, he went up. Thank you, Trash, for giving me this. I think for right now it's the other way around. Also, I just tried raising those stars. Well, I just need to take one house. I feel like one of these two fights was faster than the other. Just saying. Also, crazy that we got the blue character right when Integrity Soul appeared. Coincidence? Probably. The hug that makes you go between time and space. Okay. Look. No, it's up there. Oh, hopefully. Oh no. Oh no, it's the Roaring Knight attack. Oh. Okay, good. Okay, good, we survived this part. Okay. It's on the way. Yep. To be fair, with the game swapping, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need the Shadow Mantle. But also, you probably know from the other time I did Deltarune fights, I also then. No, I was hoping to skip this. Yep. If you remember when I did the glitch cargo playthrough of Deltarune, I do not like the around fight. Okay, it's the easy attack that we got first. Also, congrats on being the knight. No, you want to do stuff, and then should be enough. Good, dodge that. Yeah. The knight can be really hard, especially on your first attempts, when you don't even know the proper order. Tasty fire. Alright, let's go for green. Ross is a bit low on health, but we can just. Oh wait. I haven't equipped the Omega on Ross yet. Oh yeah, Black Shard is really powerful. Okay, I think we're starting the clean fight with dual heal. First, I have the Ragger on you. Okay, it doesn't lower your magic. You can tell that I'm going mostly for speed over than anything else for Deltarune, just because of how much longer it is than Undertale. So, we actually are going to complete Chapter 2 before True Pacifist on Undertale. But Chapter 3 is definitely going to be the longest chapter here, because we're going to be doing Sword Route. Alright, Clover. We're gonna throw, and then well, Guardian doesn't really help here. No, only that one. Okay. Just don't hit Ralsei, please. Okay, and then this. Now we're at least doing this during the easy part of the Omega Fly fight. I'm surprised again that I haven't seen anyone else do this kind of idea yet. If someone else did, then I guess. I didn't see it, but just do a dual heal first, then you're just gonna attack normally. Okay, now we're safe. There goes an egg. I'm getting hit during the easy part of this phase. Ow. Okay, let's keep going through this. Okay. Let's see a Johnson. And now attack about to speed up. Oh, that was a bad attack to speed up with. Okay. Okay, good, I got all three there. Barely not enough to take it out in one turn. Oh, let's get that. That's right there. Okay, there we go. That shield's gone. Joke Cheryl. Okay, one more hit. Yep. Okay. No, I missed it. So Flowey's down, we just need to take down Queen. Oh, that one did take out two though. Oh well. Okay. So now we just gotta go to this lengthy cutscene and then we'll go to something key. Okay, and we'll sweeten up. Now for a final attack. Okay. Oops. Almost there. Queen can still go down before Flowey does. We just need the game to stop right now. They use their combined power to take us to Queen. I mean, in honesty, it doesn't matter. Kill is just faster, so I'll do that. It literally does not affect whether you can get true pacifist or not. This is the power of chasing the rainbow. I mean, I'm just doing this based on what's faster. Like, also for Asgard, I just took him out. So sorry. Alright, so that's one of 3 routes done. Honestly, this actually might be closer than I thought between the 2 games. I might not actually need to bring out Earthbound. It really depends on how many attempts it takes me to complete the Geno route. Alright, you cannot skip the credits if it's your first time. Almost there. Oh, oops. I hit my desk a bit. Oh yeah, Crash Machine is also going to be weaker since I skipped most recruits. Okay. And now... Sans, can't you see that I'm busy with something? Only 3 were fully recruited. So let's see what my max HP is. Again, 2 completely different scenes happening at the same time.
Round 1.
Fight.
Okay. Almost done with phase 1. Oh, hope they can dodge that attack. And now I gotta do the Undying Date first. That could take a bit though. No, I did not dodge it. Well, that means we're not getting a fast phase 3 then. Okay, just going through this. The punch that takes you to another dimension or timeline. Okay, now let's go to the left. Yup.
Round 3.
Fight.
Almost there. You don't have to deplete your health fully, just enough. Okay, and we go down here. Yeah, I think for next time I'll lower to 10 to 30 seconds. That's what I planned to have for today, but I felt like it was going to be too short of a swap between games, but now it looks like it's about right. Okay. And that should be next final attack. Nope. And let's go down. Okay, let's go to waterfall. Okay, I think I'll go to finishing chapter 2 and finishing the alpha state, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Oops, wrong direction. And I just fall back. Okay. Okay. Right, who's ready for the long roaring cutscene? Okay. Quickly going through this. Okay, this is pretty much nothing going on in both of these games. Wish there was a fast forward button. You know, for a moment I did think I wasn't gonna stream today because I actually did feel sick, like starting in the weekend. But I did start to feel better now, so luckily I was able to start streaming today. But yeah, it got to the point where it was actually getting difficult to look at screens for a bit. That's why there was no video this Monday. Probably not gonna be one this Thursday either. But I will still be streaming now that I feel better. Oh, the screen, the game. Why is it? For some reason, my OBS glitch. I have to manually fix this. There we go. For some reason, it was showing Undertale when Deltarune was open. Not that you missed much. It was just part of the roaring cutscene and part of the Undyne tells about her time with Asgore. So I guess since isn't much left for both of these games, I guess I'll talk about what I'll be doing next. So this Friday I'll be streaming again, but it'll be the Earthbound Glitch casual playthrough. Maybe the finale, maybe not. It depends on how fast I go through it. For next Wednesday, I'll be continuing this challenge of Deltarune and Undertale at the same time. So for today, we're just to continue until we get finished with Chapter 2 and the Office State. And tomorrow I'll be starting with, well, Chapter 3 and True Lab. And then I'm trying to stare harder, but I keep getting sent to another world. I also did not expect Hotline and Court to take longer than Deltarune Chapter 2. But hey, that's just how it is sometimes. Alright, just turn up the heat. Okay, almost done with the Undyne date. Wrong lesbian. Okay, Chapter 2 is almost done. Just from here, it's maybe get to home and then go through those cutscenes. Well, Naruto is just gonna do this and then continue to the regular lab. Oops. Full inventory. Yep. Now let's go just note in. One has to be a little longer than I want it to be, but oh well. Let's go to Snowden. Just a few more cutscenes to go through. Okay, now give me the letter on time, please. Okay, now let's go to the office state. Sorry, Susie, but I'm on a mission. Now to Hotland. And yeah, from here then, once one finishes, I'm just gonna turn off the code to just do the others go, because right now the challenge isn't doing much. They'll both just have lengthy cutscenes. And now just got tracked with here. Sorry that I'm just not saying much, just there's not much to say here. Okay. How do you think Chris would feel if they realized that the soul dated their teacher on a separate timeline? Or had someone date their teacher in an alternate timeline? Okay. Almost there. We're almost done with both these. Almost there. Okay. Almost through. Almost there. Chris, can you hurry up and come back in? Okay. Almost there. Okay, now we just exit through here. And for just as long as this cutscene goes through, I'll just make my way to the lab. Hey, as mentioned earlier, but hopefully I'll go back to schedule with videos on next week. And on Wednesday I'll be continuing this challenge, and this Friday I'll be continuing the Earthbound Glitch casual playthrough, which may or may not be ending. Meant to get to Hotland. But yeah, once I save in front of the lab, I'll turn off the code and just finish Deltarune. Because all it just needs is just the ending cutscene. Okay, now we go to Hotland, and there we go. Okay, once it switches back to Deltarune, I'm just going to be turning off the code and just holding C. Okay. Still rather at the speed fast though. Okay. This is taking a bit. Come on, Chris, you can do this with a faster, right? Almost there. Okay, and there we go. And now just for the credits to roll. But yeah, I hope to see you next time. Well, if you were here for earlier stream, you know that it'd be both. This is the end of the stream, so just as the credits roll, the stream will end. So. Just waiting for the credits to finish. Almost done here.